With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
So much excitement as we tip off the season. Steve, as a player, did you get butterflies on opening night?
You know, Kevin, I remember my rookie year, that first game. We were playing the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing. I mean, the butterflies were flying. And even in my last season, the 14th season, the butterflies were the same. It's something about opening night. It's just special. And no matter whether you're a rookie, you've been in the league 14, 15 years, those butterflies still kick in.
And it tells me you love the game, Steve, even as much your last season as you did in your first season.
And I think it also, Kevin, to add to that, you respect your opponent, even in year 14, 15.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Paul George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Patrick Beverley. And here's Beverley after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. George looking around. And Curry pulls it down.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Here we go, one-on-one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Cauley-Stein's got his first bucket of the night. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Over Green. And that one goes long. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry kicks to Russell. Curry against Beverley. Curry attacking. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
And Steph Curry, Steve, the #1 selling jersey in the league for the last 3 consecutive seasons. For all the attention, he seems remarkably unaffected.
Just the way he was raised. A great family. His father, Dale, played in the NBA, but made the kids work for things they wanted. It's not an act with Steph. It's just who he is.
One shot.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
So many different aspects to Curry's game. You know, we've talked about his ability to get to the free throw line.
Now, here's Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Shamet, he's guarded by Russell, and that one drops. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 12.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Looking deeper at some postseason numbers, here's a look at the distribution of three-point and two-point shot attempts for Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Here's Zubac after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Outside, George. 13 feet away. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities or defensive rebounding for them.
Now, here is Russell. Green left side. He feeds it to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Russell from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Leonard with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shamet, he's guarded by Russell.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint. And the defense not making things easy for them.
Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast or do they go right for the juggler? Ah, nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
Green kicks to Curry. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 13. It's stolen. And they're running. Moving it up. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game. And the fans here, they know it.
And the Clippers call time here.
3 titles in the last 4 seasons for the Warriors. Dynasty, that word you don't throw around lightly, but we're witnessing one in Golden State.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Second is Paul George.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
On defense, the Warriors. 15-point game. Got a piece of it. The Clippers again turning it over.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. Coming off a terrific season. First in free throw percentage, and with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now, here is Russell. He has 7. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Russell. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Beverly finds Zubac. Shamet. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Here's McKinney, defended by George. There's the pass to Cauley-Stein. Clock at 6. All sorts of time, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Leonard. To stop the run, Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Now here's Curry, 15 points in the game. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Steve, we've heard the phrase speed kills, especially when trying to guard someone with a very explosive first step.
Westbrook, John Wall, Kemba, Kyrie, Isaiah Thomas, Giannis Antetokounmpo, those guys, they get up and down the court. There's so many young guys. Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell. Woo, I wish I had that speed, Kevin.
You did at one time. You did have that speed at one time.
Not at all. Not at all.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green taking his time here. The shot missing. Great D that time from Leonard. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. And George kicks to Beverly. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Beverly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Beverly. Curry with the bounce pass. Green passes to Cauley-Stein. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Outside Williams. Shot on the wing. Here's Harrell, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State. The Clippers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Warriors leading by 19 points. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations, shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
And David, thank you. What do you think, guys? Smart to center their game plan around the opposing defense?
I kind of feel like you have to. This is an opponent so good at taking away the best weapon on the other side. So you have to be ready to come at them in different ways.
This is always an exhausting opponent to play, so it would be huge for them if some of their bench players could step up and contribute today. We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Williams' shot is off.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
One shot.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline.
Here's Magruder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams finds Harrell. Now the Warriors moving it up. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Lou Williams. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 22 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
Steve Doc Rivers easily the winningest coach in Clippers franchise history.
He's also second among current head coaches in overall wins, one of only a handful who have led a team to an NBA title.
Here's Magruder, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Magruder passes to Harrell, and Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops. I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Warriors leading by 22. Curry looking it over. Pass to Looney, kicks it to Burks. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot from past the arc. And Harkless pulls it down. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. He dishes it to Green. From 12 feet out. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now here's Curry. 24 points for him. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Magruder kicks to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
The first free throw is good.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
ABC's checked in for Golden State. And Williams drops them both. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
The Warriors have hit all four of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Curry. And he makes both free throws.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Williams, here we go. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got 6 points.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
So here's Burks, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Curry. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. Excellent D there from Williams. Clippers trail by 20. Harkless on the wing. Guarded by Kerr. And here is Williams. He has 6. Passes to Magruder. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Warriors lead. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through 1.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Green is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Williams. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard. Here's Magruder following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Harrell. That shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. Down low, here's Burks. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Burks has got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Magruder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams against Burks. Williams kicks to Magruder. Shoots over Curry. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
Warriors leading by 22. The pass to ABC. Looney kicks to Curry. They double team Curry. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. McKinney's checked in. On defense, the Clippers. 13 feet away. Burks can't get it to go.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Green. Leonard finds Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Leonard. Shot from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those 2 teams, I think I had my best run.
Some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Russell in for Burks. And then for Los Angeles, Paul George comes in for Harkless. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Shamet. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Russell. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's blocked. And it's Russell in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Clippers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
And the first one drops.
When you think back to 2014, Kawhi was named an All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, broke out as a true superstar.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Smitty, as you were saying about Leonard, only 2 other players in league history had obtained all 3 of those honors in a single season.
And those other 2, Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon, have been the only ones to do it. But Leonard did it at a very young age. Maybe the most amazing thing, Leonard still just entering his prime.
Here's Zubac after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd foul. You don't want to pick up his 3rd in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Leonard looking around. 6 to shoot, and they pick up 2. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for ABC. Curry passes to Russell. Back to Curry. Latrey. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Green kicks to Russell. 8 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
Leonard hits them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the 2nd.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
What a find by Steph. Coming off the pick and roll, he does a great job of staying under control.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Curry. 30 points in the game. Over Beverly. The shot by Curry, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. There's Russell with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
On the wing, George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
And a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dunk the ball.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beverly finds Leonard. Over Green, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 10 points.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Back to Curry. Here's McKinney, defended by George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McKinney. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by George.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. 10 points for him. Russell dishes to Curry. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Inside. But they get it back. Green against Leonard. Hits the target from 18 feet. Leonard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Outside Russell. Curry against Beverly, and that one is good. That's now 32 points for Steph Curry.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Shamet, guarded by Curry. It's good.
Oh, my. I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now, I've seen it all.
Outside Russell. He kicks it to Green. From 13, and the rejection by Zubac. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Money's checked in for the Warriors. And the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 20. To the paint, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 14. Green passes to McKinney. Now the Clippers moving it up. Beverly wide open. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 18. To the inside, Cauley-Stein. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 20. Williams kicks to Harrell. This is to Leonard. Pass to Williams. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the Clippers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors leading by 18. Pass to Goley-Stein. Spellman, guarded by Green. Russell from long range. But they recover it. And they double up Russell. Shot clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Knocks down the 3 ball. Russell's got 17 now.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Williams finds Harrell. Poke loose. Here's Magruder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Williams' shot is off. Burks looking around. Pass to Poole. Now, here is Russell, guarded by Green. Williams against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 18.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
Russell against Williams. Spellman. Russell trying to free himself up. Offline with his 3. Here's Magruder. And Leonard has it in the corner. Magruder passes to Leonard. Launches it. That one, no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 32 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The competitive nature of Steph Curry. Got it going in the first half and would not let up. Even when facing length, defensively, his ball handling and quick release wins out.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
Yeah, the defense has to adjust, extend out to him in the second half, and that could create a lot of floor spacing.
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clippers trail by 17. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Green is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Curry. And it's McKinney in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Curry kicks to Cauley Stein. Outside, Green. The pass to Russell. That's tipped. Here's Cauley Stein, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 16. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
You see the quickness of Beverly, blinding speed in the inside.
Curry against Leonard. Curry kicks to Russell. Pass to Green. Russell looking around. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Beverly. Clippers trail by 14 to the middle. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And Leonard gets it to go.
Electrifying play by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, he is talented. This team relies on him for so much.
Now here's Cauley Stein. 13 points in the game. Back to Curry. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Yep, that one goes in there. Beverly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Warriors leading by 10. Outside Curry. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
They're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. Al Russell. Paul George missing from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
The Warriors lead it 3-on-3. Outside Curry to end the cold streak, and the Warriors miss again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And the basket is good. 24 points for Leonard.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
They double team Curry, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Curry against Beverly. Zubac finds Beverly. Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. ABC's checked in for the Warriors. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Curry. Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harkless is checked in for Los Angeles. So it's the Warriors now. 6-point lead. Here's the teardrop. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 19 points.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
Leonard against Green. From deep, George. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game. Warriors leading by 8. Now Curry. 32 points in the game. Pass to Looney. And Curry has it in the corner. Stolen by Beverly. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
With some arc, and Looney sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Zubac the pass to Williams. Los Angeles with another miss.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Here's ABC, defended by Harkless. ABC passes to Looney. Over Harkless. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Now here is George. 7 points in the game. He gets it in there.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
Here's Green. Passes to Russell. Fires the three. The Second chance effort, and it's sent back by George, but he stays with it. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Curry wide open. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And the Clippers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Money's checked in for Russell. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Harrell's checked in.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Williams' shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks to Curry. Golden State moving it around. From deep three-point range. Green passes to Looney. Outside, Green. Another shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
And Looney sends it back. Here's ABC, defended by George. ABC passes to Looney. Outside, Green. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Green, he's checked in for George. And Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And that one misses. Clippers trail by 13. Harkless with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over in the corner, Williams. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Back to Curry. Launches it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Russell.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around as his energy is contagious out there right now.
The pass to Looney. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's McGruder. He kicks to Green. Outside Williams. And he knocks down the jumper. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Williams against Curry. Pass to Poole. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Money's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clippers trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's Williams with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 15 points in the game.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Burks. Here's Money. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 13-point game. Harkless kicks to Green. Outside Williams. Passes it to Magruder. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 13. Inside, Spellman, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Williams with a clean look, and it falls over the rim and in. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
And it looks so easy for him. Lou Williams with the sweet-looking J.
Curry against Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Steve, the way JaMychal Green got here, a terrific story.
Went undrafted, Kevin, did the G League thing, bounced around, but then he started to put it all together. Now he's a guy you can count on to give you good minutes.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. McKinney's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Kicks it to Harrell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 19 points for Lou Williams.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
The pass to Burks. Curry against Williams. Curry with the bounce pass. Spellman. Here's Looney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Looney's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
The dish to Williams. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Good.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Williams against Curry. Pass to Looney. Burks on the wing. Two on the clock. And another basket for Golden State. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Williams. Three from the inbound. No good on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 15. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot. right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
That's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got defensively.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Montrezl Harrell is out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Williams. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Harrell inside. Here's Leonard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Burks kicks to Curry. Here's Looney. Curry trying to break free. Looney with the bucket.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Warriors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in. He dishes it to Williams. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the 3, and we're seeing why.
McKinney passes to Burks. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Leonard missing.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Now, here's Burks. T right on him. Clock at 6. Fade away. Count it. Clippers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Green. Can they get it? Williams' shot is off.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Russell against Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Stolen by Zubac. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Curry subbed in for Burks. George is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley comes in for Williams. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think could grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small markets, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
Clippers trail by 21. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shamet guarded by Curry. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. And it's Leonard missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 43 points. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. Shoots over Curry, and George gets it to go.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
McKinney kicks to Russell. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Green. That's tipped. Now the Clippers moving it up. George has got the ball, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, easy call.
There's only the Basketball Hall of Fame that is shared among all basketball organizations, Steve. Do you think there should be an NBA Hall of Fame?
You know, Kevin, I do. I mean, I love the way we've done it, and obviously it's been successful. But, you know, the Basketball Hall of Fame is your entire body of work. And I think sometimes we don't understand that that's from high school, college level into the NBA. Whereas, you know, there's some guys are making it because of that, and there's some guys getting slighted because of that. So I do think one day we should just have the NBA Hall of Fame, just like the NFL.
And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And here's Russell, and it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. Right side Russell to the paint. Here's Cauley Stein, and Zubac with the block. Outside Leonard. The pass to Zubac. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Green. Inside. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
Beverly finds Zubac. Back to Beverly. Poke loose. Well, we've seen the growth of the G League, especially in how much it's been utilized for player development. A lot of guys going up to the NBA level. Steve, how do you think we'll see this evolve over the next 10 years?
I think the G League and this partnership with the NBA and teams has been fantastic. It's kind of similar to baseball right now in the minor leagues, and the teams have done a great job of having the flexibility to bring guys up and down. I love it for a lot of these young guys to get a chance to develop and also be a part of, I would say, the big team.
Excellent point. Now here's Green. There's the feed to Cauley Stein. for the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
Shamet, guarded by Curry, takes it out to Leonard, launches a 3, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
High arcing shot, and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's George. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard against Green. He kicks to Curry. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Green inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
A multi-talented scorer with range. You want to get Leonard as many touches as possible.
Cauley-Stein passes to McKinney. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Shamet tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Russell. A 3-ball. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Zubac. When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting the flagrant 1 and the flagrant 2. You know, I think they're getting it right.
George, that's a 2-pointer. The shot off that time, and Golden State will come the other way.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Williams kicks to Green. Passes it to Harkless. Outside Williams. Williams double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's Magruder. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. That one's not going to go. Golden State's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Curry finds Green. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I've loved it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organizations. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Spellman back to Curry. There's the pass to ABC. Unloads from 13. Connects, the jumper drops.
There's that focus, that competitive nature for Draymond Green, sticking the jumper right in the man's face.
Here's Williams, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Williams. Alec Burks checked in for the Warriors. And Williams drops them both. Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
That shot wide open. 8 points for money.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
He plays with such intelligence, creating good angles for the pass, hitting guys where they can do something with it, trying to make the most of every possession tonight.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Here's Magruder, guarded by Green. Williams against Burks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Golden State. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Golden State moving it around. Spellman fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Here's Magruder. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take
responsibility of my defensive duties. She's their point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.